Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And it's a very comfortable temperature here. I have glasses on my head and crib notes handy. And large sheets of acetate, not too schmutzy. And I am planning on using copious amounts of white. I also have a turntable with a 16-inch tile on it and an 18 by 24-inch canvas, and that stretcher bar is the only thing between me and disaster. So we're going to hope that that my plans turn out the way I want them to. And that's going to start with me spreading a little bit of white paint and seeing how far I can drag it out. And then, because I'd like it to stay kind of wet, I'm going to line up all sides so I have a complete wet square. And I have been wanting to reproduce the similar pattern to a painting I did that was all in blues and pale colors, pale blues and pale purples. And I don't know how any of this is going to go because it was a long time ago that I did that, but I would like to try it again. And even though there's weird stuff on my card, I'm not going to worry about it because it makes neat patterns. Even though I just got rid of that. I'm going to keep trying. I'm just going to try and cover the canvas to begin with. I might be tempted to put a little, see if there's anything left in this bottle. And I think there is not. There, hey, I got something. I still didn't mix that color I was promising myself I would mix. Put some pressure on that. Drag it right along. I don't mind if I get odd things in odd places. I really, oops, that is not shaking. Floetrol will always rise to the top of any bottle that you have Floetrol and Deco Art pouring medium in, and whatever else just rose to the top clogged my bottle. So let me grab a skewer with a pointy top and give that a little bit of pressure, and hope that wasn't a really. Hope that wasn't a clue from the universe to not use that color. It obviously needs to be shaken some more. Now, since that's so dark, whoops. Got a little more than I bargained for there. Never mind. We're just basically filling in the background color right now with whatever seems like a good idea and removing whatever doesn't. And I'm going to keep using white because that's where I started with my other piece that I was so fond of. And that's where I'm going to start here by continuously blending the white. Going to keep using two sides at least of my acetate card and always trying to use up the residual. And when I feel like I'm getting full on one side, I'm going to go to another side. What color do I want in there next? I really want to try some turquoise, but it's probably too soon for that. So I had some light blue. That is a new blue I just mixed up with some golden iridescent fine. It's not paint, but it's in the fluid paint section with the rest of the golden products. And I'm going to want some more purple, and that purple isn't going to serve me very well for very long. So I'm going to see what I can grab. And just keep playing with it. Take a look at it, decide which direction it would be best going at, and it's time to think about swinging this around. I think it's time to press a little something down there. Ooh, that was unexpected and kind of cool. Makes me want to try and play with some Prussian blue, but it's so dark. It makes me feel nutty. I'm naughty for wanting to play with my Prussian blue. So I'm going to just give that. Am I? Am I really? Do I think I am? I am so not in charge. I'm going to put a little bit of that Prussian blue right into that white. And then I'm going to go back and grab my other. I'm going to press it down before I do anything. Press it down again. I expect to get some really strange combinations, and that's okay. That's what I'm looking for. I don't even know how far I'll get. This is an 18 by 24 inch canvas, if I didn't say that to begin with. I want some of this pinky purple color, and I'm going to try and keep remembering to use my white, because I think it's working. It's very similar to that color over there, but it's not the same color. So this time I'm just going to shove that right back. Just going to play with the edge of my card until I get my canvas full. And I'm going to see what I can see. I guess I'm going to move from the other direction. And I am going to go ahead and give myself permission to use some darker purple. I have a really small card, and my intention is to get to working on that really small card. For some reason the larger card makes it a little easier to stay inside some sort of imaginary squareness parameters for me. I'm going to try and move some of my paint back without dumping everything over. I've got some silver over here, which is unusual for me. I also have some color shift blue that I don't use very often, and I am still trying to fill this canvas, so I'm going to wipe my card off, grab a color I seldom use because I think it'll be perfect for this piece, and there's some of it over there already. Move it in the wrong direction. There is no wrong direction, by the way. Just take the residual right off the card. I'm so tempted. I'm going to have to put that in a much deeper angle if I want something out of it. Or at least I thought I was. Watch, that'll just fall down in a minute. What is that? Wow, that was huge. Kind of want to leave it. Okay. What else do I want to combine with this? I haven't tried any of this color shift from Folk Art Minty Green, and I kind of want to combine it with that purple and see what happens. And it's a nice minty green. Now I have paint on my hands, and I like it so much I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to put my caps somewhere they're not underneath my bottles. I'm going to use a smaller card. Push it in the wrong direction so it fills in. Use the residual on the card to move it across, so we get patterns moving in both directions. Straighten up my line a little bit. I'm not expecting perfection. I am trying to use up this paint, and I think I'm going to have far more paint than I need. That's a good color. Let's see what happens when I pull that in there. Shove it in the wrong direction. There is no wrong direction. I just like saying that. I'm perverse like that. I've got some really pretty turquoise color shift, and I've got, what else have I got? I got all kinds of stuff. I have this marvelous blue color shift, which I will run out of someday and cry about when that happens, too. I've got some green left on that card. I think I'll flip it over for the moment. I don't mind those striations at all, but I think I want them coming from the other direction as well. Kind of like those little lines, actually. I think they're very interesting. Since I have that color down here, I might as well use it. And at any given point in time, I can just take whatever's on my card. Whoops. Can I really? Maybe I can't. So I like this so much that I'm going to do it again right over here. Ever so briefly. And I used to have some pale blue around. Maybe this is going to suffice. Put that cap somewhere. I keep leaving my caps all kinds of places I should not. Just going to run it right down that edge. I can sort of spontaneously get busy with whatever side of a card I want. Be it short, be it long. You may not be able to see all that. I think I want some Bahama blue in there. Don't ask me why. I just sort of like to follow my muse's lead. Got to be a little careful. The turntable likes to turn on me. And that's not always super helpful. I do like that blue. I have a little tiny card I've been threatening, and now I'm going to try and use it. Alright, so what else do I want? I want some Prussian blue, but I don't want so much of it that it's out of control. So I'm going to use the wrong side. Am I? No, I'm not. In my experimentation with the little card. It's funny, we have a banana plant over there with frostbitten leaves, so it looks kind of disheveled, but you can hear the lizards are very healthy this year. And we got some that are, oh, I don't know, 7-8 inches long and heftier than I've seen in the 3 years we've been here. And you can tell that they're either fighting or playing right over there. I like that, and I like it so much that I'm going to give myself permission to try the same thing again. But I don't like how not straight that is. Don't be led astray by thinking that the card is, just because it has a straight edge, will give you a level line, because it won't. I've got 3 minutes left. I see you, beautiful little lizard. Stay out of my painting. You're way too close right now. He's all black with white and gray little tiny spots. He looks like a reverse Dalmatian lizard. I see you. Go away. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go. Hey. I usually say ruder things to things that are bothering me like that. That's the Prussian blue again. And I'm giving myself permission to just go ahead and use some darker colors. And then just pull it sideways a little bit. Time to swivel around. I think it's time for some more white paint again over here where I need it. Even though there's plenty of Prussian blue on that card. Excuse me, yeah, on the card, that's right. I want something a little darker purple. I think I'm going to take this blue, push it over that edge. Yes, I am. I might give myself permission to take a little extra time with this. I'm wondering about that silver. Do I even see it? It's in an odd bottle. There it is. Where do I want to try and put silver? Well, it's mostly whatever was on that card. But at least it made a line. Get rid of that top too. This is kind of subtle compared to some, but boy, I must have a shake going on today because I got the wobbles. I like that. Whoops. I kind of like it when the accidents happen. That is not even on that side. Just sort of poking it around in there. And I'm very tempted to just go ahead and leave those splats. Splats? Not spots, not splooges, splats. New word, splats. Because all that paint is just taunting me. It's like, look, there's lots of us right here. Go ahead, steal some. Go ahead, you can do it. Nobody's going to tell on you. Nobody's here to stop you. Yeah, I knew I was going to run out of time. Okay, so I've got 2 minutes left to tell you whatever I'm going to tell you, which isn't going to be much because I'm going to come back and keep working on this. But I'm really tempted to go ahead and find my forest green and see what happens when I combine it with some white. Because I'm not minding these colors, it's just I'm seeing a lot of canvas. So let's see what I can tell you in a relaxed tone for a few minutes, which is I just placed some new designs on my Teespring. They look pretty cool too. And made up new because I can shirts with my fabulous weedy spiky fantasy garden on the back. Support your local studio. Support your local favorite artist. I hope that's me. That'd be okay if that was me. I said about the Teespring, so the Amazon link right under the video is connected to an account where I put a lot of cool stuff. And if you are interested in shopping for art supplies or tools there, and you buy them, you help me out at no added cost to you. You can find my book there called Because I Can, which is the first 100 videos that I recorded for YouTube, and all the tools and processes up to current day, or up to current publishing day. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright too. The Prussian blue is nice and dark. So what else? I do sell my artwork, and there's, I don't know if it'll still be going on when you see this, but there's currently a sale on Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors, which is a Facebook page, and I have placed some of my first year pours that are 16 by 20 and 18 by 24 inches on half-price sale. So if you're interested in owning a piece of art from somebody who's going to be historically fabulous, yeah, I hope so. That would be good. For half price, that's the place to find it. That gives me 1 more minute left, and I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm going to have to stop it. I have PayPal and Patreon, and if you decide to contribute through either one of those places, you will be involved in and get a receipt and this month's artworks that are the giveaway. Wow, lost my ability to speak. And the video that shows those now is on the end screen in the last 20 seconds of this video, along with over 515 other videos. So if you're interested in anything, tune in to part 2, and I'll finish up whatever I forgot to tell you, other than the fact that the recipe is underneath the video in the description for my paint pouring mixture. And I'm going to be working on this for a little while longer. I love you guys. Thank you for 55,000 subscribers, and thank you for all the great compliments. You guys keep my morale up every day. Thank you so much. I love you, all of you. Bye for now. Priscilla out. See you in a minute.